What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. And oh, what do we have today? You already saw the title, so I'm sure you have an idea. But I did it. I'll admit it. I bought from them. I know we're not supposed to. I mean, there's no rules saying I can't. But we all know better. But I figure, it's been a while. And let's check in. Let's see how their bags are doing these days. Let's see how much of a ride we get taken for, if any at all. I have had some Paydirt bags from this seller, and they've actually been decent. If you haven't figured it out, the seller I'm talking about is Gold and Paydirt. You see them everywhere. They're up on Amazon. They're up on eBay. They're on pretty much every Craigslist zone that you can think of under various seller fake names. Fake people selling them from fake places with fake accounts. But they're all selling this dirt. Which, to me, screams scamtastic. Look how much money we're spending on advertisement that we're not putting back in our dirt. And that's always been a concern with this company. They put a lot into putting themselves in front of you, but not a lot into providing you great pay dirt. So, again, sometimes you hit that Motherlode, sometimes you just take a load. And today I'm hoping it's the former, not the latter. Wait, the first one. I hope I hit it, not. Anyways, so that's what we got today. We got a little bit of dirt from Gold and Paydirt. And when I say a little bit of dirt, I really truly mean it's a little bit of dirt. It's just a couple bags. Let's pop them out here. Wow, these are smaller than I even realized they were. Oh, damn it. So, 2 bags, because if you buy directly from them on their site, they give you a 2-for-1 deal. And this is very important. Don't buy from them on Amazon. Don't buy from them on eBay. Don't buy from them from the scammy sellers you find all the place. If you're going to buy dirt from this company, buy it directly from their website. You're going to get the best deal. You're going to get a lot closer to a value of what you're actually paying. Bear in mind, if you sell through Amazon, you sell through eBay, you sell through all these other mediums, there's charges. There's costs incurred at every step of the way. And I know we all pay those costs. Us who sell stuff, it's part of the business. But at the end of the day, you're going to get the best deal from this company buying directly from them. They'll give you more. It'll cost you less. That's really all there is to that. When I'm digging around on their website, I found a dirt that caught my eye. I got a bag of the Motherlode Strike is the specific one that we picked up. So you can check that out. This is the one we're doing today. But it's a buy one, get one free. So I only paid for one of these. I mean, I'm sure we'll have paid for both. I'm going into this review a little bit more biased and skeptical than I usually do. But either way, we picked up the Motherlode Strike just to see what happens. Maybe lightning will strike and we'll hit it and hit it good. Now, we'll look at the page. I'll go ahead and pop the page up here for you so you can look and read along. We got the Motherlode Strike, Gold Panning Paydirt. Buy one, get one free. Now, the base cost on this dirt is $79.99. That's $80 for a bag of dirt. At that, we hope to get around, 3/4 to a quart or to a gram. Is kind of the expectation you go into it. Now, they don't tell you any minimum guarantee, and I think that's what a lot of people don't like about these guys. Is it's very hit and miss because they don't guarantee any minimums. You get what you get. And there's really looks to be no difference here. So, I'll go ahead and read down the description. Due to high demand, this special nugget release is only available in extreme limited quantities. Paydirt details. You will receive 1 factory-sealed Motherlode Strike Gold Nugget Panning Paydirt Concentrate bag. As many as you want, no limit, except for the fact that they just called out that it's extremely limited. That's cool. I get what you're saying. Guaranteed gold inside in tamper-proof bags. All right. Gold panning Paydirt from historic gold belt. Okay. Gold nuggets, gold pickers, gold flakes, and fines may be found inside. We're very ambiguous in our wording. Rare Motherlode bags contain bonus added golden nuggets. This has never been done before. I don't know about them or anywhere else, but that's not true. Even from them, they have other Paydirts that are specifically nugget hunts. So I don't know why they say that. This is the absolute best treasure hunt available online, just like the old timers in search for the Mega Motherlode. The Mega Load. Each bag contains a bunch of gold. Nuggets, gold pickers, gold flakes. Look for the Mega Motherlode bag randomly inserted. This is the best treasure hunt available online. You know, that's great to say, but if you don't throw any numbers here, this means absolutely nothing. Call it a treasure hunt, but give me no numbers, then you're saying that I'm most likely to get nothing. Anyways, this is, again, the issue that everybody has with all of their bags. They say the exact same kind of wording bullshit, and then at the end of the day, you get a couple of flakes, and you're supposed to be happy because you found gold. Our gold Paydirt is one of the richest Paydirts available. Find big gold such as nuggets, pickers, flakes, blah, 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 and blah, and blah. Shipping and handling, free shipping site-wide, USPS priority shipping site-wide. And it was shipped free. The rest of this description is just the BS about their mind. Again, this is all very, very cookie cutter kind of information. It tells you nothing about the dirt. They tell you nothing about how much actual gold you're going to be getting. But, of course, they show you a whole bunch of photos of gold. Large amounts of gold, mind you, not small amounts of gold. And this is how they're enticing you to play the game. Okay? But that's the description. $79 is what it's priced at. Now, that being said, I did not pay $79 for this bag of dirt. Throughout interactions on their website, you will be offered the ability to sign up for their notifications of deals and stuff. For that, you get a 20% discount. Might be worth it, especially if you're going to buy a bunch of bags of dirt. 20% off of $1,000 is a couple $100. So if you're dumping a crap load of money with these guys, use the discounts. Get as much as you can. Squeeze every drop of blood out of that dollar and every drop of gold out of that stone. Just squeeze it till it pops. And I absolutely recommend that. Now, I got one, I think it was 30% off. It might have been 20% off. At the end of the day, I paid it was like $53. $55.99 is what I paid to them. Now, free shipping, so there's no shipping costs on there. And of course, again, because I was buying through their website, most every bag they have there is buy one, get one free. So, I got a second bag. Now, once we go through that, I'm going to make a determination of whether I got a second bag or the second bag is really just the rest of the dirt that I should have got sold to begin with. And again, that's another one of the things a lot of people say is if they're able to, and it's definitely something I've said myself, if they're able to give you one for the price that you're paying for another one, why don't they just give you all of that to begin with and call that their product? All these little enticements, buy one, get one. Look at gold that's not necessarily going to be in your bags, but aren't these pretty? These are all ways, and their whole business model kind of does the same thing of drawing people in, and they're very good marketers. I absolutely give them that. But it's a little dishonest, and it takes advantage of a lot of the new prospectors, Paydirt panners, who don't really know what to look for, and they see these guys everywhere, and they assume that these guys must be the big deal, and you know what is a fair deal to them, and they buy it, and they get turned off of the hobby because they got gypped by some seller who seems to be an authority of sorts. So I think that's what most people's biggest issue with them is some of their sales seem scammy, and some of their bags have so little gold that it's offensive. I've never been offended necessarily, but there's definitely been a couple bags that I've done of theirs that didn't really pan out. So that is what it is. Now today, I'm going to pan one. We'll see what we find. And I'm going to pan today. I'm not even bothering firing up the sluice for this amount of pay dirt. This would be a waste of time. I would probably be better off doing it on the toy sluice. But we're going to pan today just because I feel like panning today. And we're going to see how much gold's in a bag. We'll snuffer it all up. We'll pan the other one. And we'll snuffer that all up, and then we'll weigh it all out and see if I'm going to be irritated or if I'm going to be happy with what I purchased. And then you can decide if you want to go do the same thing. So, there you go. Small bags of pay dirt. Hopefully have some gold. Hopefully one of these big nuggets is in there. They say it's a possibility. We'll see. But either way, don't go anywhere because we're about to find out. Stick around. All right. So we got that dirt out of the first package. They came double bagged. Little Ziploc bag. And then the bags are in their own bags. So let's pour one out, take a quick look. It looks like they're normal Virginia kind of pay dirt. Lots of quartzy, crushy, quarry dirt. I think I do see a couple flakes of gold in there. Yeah, that's basically it. And there you go. That's what the dirt's going to look like. Some brown sugar, crunchy crunch. I do see some gold. Definitely some little gold picker. Not really a picker, but a big chunky flake. No big nugget, unfortunately. It is what it is. Now let's put this. We'll do half and half. And I'll speed things along so we can all listen to some music. And we'll be right back. There's your gold, baby. Is that worth 80 bucks? I don't know. Is it worth 50 bucks? I don't know. Is it worth $27.50? Well, maybe. So we'll snuffer this up, do the other bag real quick like, and figure it all out. Baggie 2, definitely not as impressive as bag 1. So, a little disappointing actually. Alright, welcome back. We got the gold all dried up. Panned out. I did go back through, double pan, triple panned, and ran the dirt down the sluice. And very confident that we have everything here in the cups. So, next thing is let's weigh it out and find out how much gold we actually got. So, we fire up the sluice, or fire up the scale, rather. Let me angle this light out so you guys can see better. Here. Alright, so we're going to do the first bag first, and then the second bag second. This one's the first bag, had more gold, or at least larger seeming amount, and a kind of a nugget. Alright. Now the first bag, we got a even 700, that's 7/10 of a gram. Not too bad, not too bad at all. We'll go ahead and pour that back in its vial. There's a little bit of black sand still in there, but 7 grams on the dot is not bad at all. Now the second bag, or 7/10 of a gram, not 7. I wish it was 7 grams. That would have been awesome. And the second bag, quite a contrast. 0.134. 0.134 grams of gold. Yeah. So for a total of, if my math is right, 8.34 or 0.834. We'll add it all together, throw it all on there, and I guess they're making babies or they're growing healthy. 0.841 total, or 0.841 grams of gold total between the two bags. So that's not too bad. Paid $50-something. Overall ROI will have that. But I'm gonna go do some math. I'll go do some math, write some numbers down, and then I'll come back and have a bunch of stuff to tell you. For now, I'm going to take some pictures of all this gold and the black sands that are mixed in with it. And we'll be right back with the final words on ROI. Alright, welcome back. So, Motherlode Strike, gold panning Paydirt from Golden Paydirt. Yeah, there you go. It was pretty easy stuff. As always, we'll talk about the dirt, then we'll talk about the gold. Talked about the dirt a little bit earlier. We'll just touch on it again. Really easy material to go through. No real magnetics in there like that much. Not a lot of heavies, not a lot of challenge there. This is a really easy, good beginner's bag. Or if you're just bored over the winter, you buy 10 of them, stick them in the closet, bring them out whenever the fever bites you. I think would be a good reasoning for having these around. Overall, like I say, really easy to go through and did not pose a huge challenge whatsoever. Good stuff. Let's talk about the gold. The gold was all a fair-sized mesh. It was all pretty big pieces. There weren't any huge nuggets. There was a couple pieces in there that you could consider pickers. But yeah, 2 bags of dirt, very, very ends of the spectrum between the two. I'll go ahead and put up the numbers here of the first bag, and then we'll do the second bag, and we'll combine them all for an overall ROI. But here's what we got. We paid $55.99 for both bags. That was shipping included. In bag 1, we found 0.700 on the dot grams of gold. 0.700. Now that has a today value of $51.63. Now in bag 2, that same $55.99 got us 0.134 grams of gold, so quite a bit less. Now that has a today value of about $10. And so between the two, if we combine it all together, that was a 0.834 between both bags, which has a today value of $62.55 for a combined ROI of 111%. We made money on these bags. Can you believe it? I can't. I'm honestly taken aback. I eat my words. All the shit I was talking earlier, I got to take it all back because they really came through with between these two bags. Now, I'm going to say it like that because a lot of what I said earlier, though I do take a lot of it back, and I'll throw out an apology for being as biased and as harsh as I was. But I will say this. If these are absolutely random bags, and they don't have a pile of first bag, buy one BOGO bag, and then that's how the order goes out, then that lets me know that potentially I could get 2 bags of this that are on the low end. I could have got 2 that had the 0.134, and I'd be sitting here with a much lower ROI. And my review here would be completely the opposite. But this worked out. I got one free, $80 with a coupon, $55.99, and I wound up making about $10, $7 on the purchase at 111% ROI. So I got my money back and then a little bit of extra gold on top of that. And that's great. But like I say, there could be a chance potentially that you get 2 skunky bags. And that would kind of suck. So hopefully that's not the way that they're loading them up. Hopefully these are somewhat intentional so that the buyers are always going to be pleased with what they get. There's a lot of bit of your mileage may vary here. So I'm going to recommend to you, definitely make sure you go to their website because that way you get the BOGO deal and you're going to double your chances of getting the good bag. Or you're going to guarantee your chances of getting the good bag. Because if you only buy 1 bag somewhere else, there's a very good chance you could get the skunky bag. And you're just not going to be happy with your purchase. So double up your opportunity. Maximize your return. They did send me this little coupon. So I highly recommend if you do purchase anything from there, you make sure you use that special code, USA30, to get 30% off. And then that way your ROI is going to be a lot sweeter than if you didn't. Because at $80, this is a different bag. This is definitely if I got 2 skunks at $80, I'd be pissed. But it all worked out for me today. So use that code, get the free shipping, get your BOGO, and hopefully it'll work out for you too. I will leave a link down below, of course, so you can go check them out. Go pick up a bag for yourself. While you're clicking around down there, don't forget to hit that thumbs up on this video if you had a good time and you enjoyed the information and everything I presented. Give me that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber and it's your first time hanging out with me, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you hung around this long to the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. We do this every week. We have a great time. Monday nights we have a live show, BSing in the Shed, where we hang out, do a little sluicing, give away some dirt, put some gold in that dirt. Well, we put the gold in it and then we give it away. And you don't want to miss out on that because you could potentially win some of my sloppy seconds by tuning in. That's all you got to do is hang out for a little bit on a Monday night. We have a really good time. So don't miss that. Make sure to subscribe. Go hit up backyardprospecting.com. In the swag shop, in the prospector shop, I sell a lot of gear. In the swag shop, you can get yourself a cool shirt like this, tapestries, and various other branded backyard prospecting gear and logo stuff. Very cool. And yeah, that's all I got for you this week, folks. So, again, Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.